The prior demonstrations have showed how StreamSets capabilities address operational and data engineering use cases. Cloud modernization really underpins both of these. The majority of the market is in this transition, and we are assisting most of our customers in this regard. In fact, for the demonstrations already shown, all three major cloud providers, along with two cloud-based data vendors, were leveraged, along with StreamSets engines running both on-premise and in the cloud. StreamSets allows you to deploy engines on both direct hardware and in any cloud environment with the infrastructure deployment managed by you or auto-deployed by StreamSets. Our engines can be installed via Tarball, as Docker containers, or within auto-scaling Kubernetes pods. So let's take a look at some of the capabilities that allow StreamSets to give its users ultimate flexibility in the cloud. First up are environments, which define how engines can be deployed. These are available for self-managed infrastructure, Amazon, Azure, and Google, and they define how StreamSets can connect to and manage an environment. Next are deployments. A deployment defines how a grouped set of engines will be deployed with consistent configurations and options. In the demonstrations shown so far, I've used both a self-managed local installation as well as a single instance Amazon environment. Our operations dashboard gives you at-a-glance information about the state of your organization. As you can see here, read things such as offline engines and error states, engine information around resource utilization, and you can go into any of these to get a closer look. So if we take a look at this particular engine in Amazon, we can see real-time statistics about the state of the machine, which will refresh periodically as we wait. We can check out the logs and see details of the engine's operation. In this case, we can see that there is currently a job running on this particular engine. You can define which engine you wish to run a job on by associating it with a deployment. So for this one, if we wanted to switch it from running on the Amazon engine, we can stop this job. And once it has deactivated, we can edit the job. And then we go through and simply change the parameters for this job to run. We'll switch it over to the on-premise engine. Once that's done, we can start the job back up. And from here, we can now go back to the engines list, go into our on-prem engine, and see that the job is now running there. And finally, reusable components underneath these jobs can be modified and checked in without affecting the running state until operations is ready to upgrade, allowing them to be sequenced in with normal maintenance windows. To illustrate that, we'll go over to the underlying pipeline for that job, and let's edit version 1 here. And we're simply going to change the suffix for the table that it's writing to in Snowflake. We'll just add an X on here, and we can check this back in, and as we do so, in this case, we'll move forward. It identifies all the pipelines or jobs that are using this pipeline. We could choose to not update now, and the pipeline will continue running until it's stopped and chosen to manually upgrade. However, just to show it in action, we will go ahead and tell it to update this job and then close. If we flip back over to the job, we'll see that StreamSets is already deactivating the job. Once it does this, it will upgrade it to the new pipeline, and then it will activate it again and start it back up. And what we should see, we'll flip back over into Snowflake here, we'll see that we had the author tables, and now we see the author's X table as it starts to load data there, picking up that change to the pipeline. In this demonstration, we've shown how StreamSets addresses some additional critical capabilities for the cloud modernization use case. With a hybrid approach for deploying engines in a wide array of topologies and latencies, as well as connectivity and interoperability with the major cloud vendors, StreamSets is a great choice for organizations looking to modernize their integration capabilities.